Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostle great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakodash and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work and truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about Babylon is broke, okay? Babylon is insolvent, okay? Babylon is falling, okay? And laden with thick clay, okay? I mean, they're in heavy debt. Babylon is in heavy debt. It cannot pay. It got more debt than it has, than the money can make, okay? And that's what's going on. And then now, toward the four corners of the earth, we have something called energy security crisis, okay? You got other countries that putting curfew on the citizen to have a certain amount of gas they can buy, that they have a number of time, a time clock to get to be in their house because of energy security, because they don't have enough fuel, okay, to go on with the war and the Iranians, okay. They're close to the Strait of Hormuz, right? Those things are creating heavy energy crisis, man, okay, throughout the four corners of the earth, okay. And we have a lack of jobs going on in Babylon and throughout the four corners of the earth. It's crisis upon crisis, man. Those things started a chain reaction throughout the four corners of the earth. And now Babylon really is getting hit right now, right? Like we told you before, those elite of this world, okay, nothing was done by accident. Okay? Those things have a purpose. And the elite of this world, they create a controlled demolition of the economy with all those crises and chaos they create upon this world, man. Okay? And let's bring something up real quick. Insolvent, right? Let's go to okay. This from Yahoo Finance, right? The Treasury just declared the U.S. insolvent. The media missed it, right? See, the media missed it. The Treasury, the federal bank, like Wall Street, all those things, okay? The U.S. government is insolvent. That's not applicable. It's the conclusion drawn directly from the Treasury Department on consolidated financial statement for fiscal year 2025. Okay, released last week to near total media silence. The number 6.6 again. The number 6 again. The numbers 6.06 trillion in total assets against 47.78 trillion in total liabilities as of September 30, 2025. Okay, that was like in September. None of those things was going on. To show you, those the media, okay, hide those things, man. Importantly, the 47.78 trillion in reported liabilities does not include the unfunded and obligation of social insurance program like Social Security and Medicare. Those are disclosed separately in the off-balance sheet statement of social insurance SOSI. The government consolidated balance sheet position, excluding the SOSI, deteriorated by nearly 2.07 trillion between fiscal year 2024 and fiscal year 2025, reaching a staggering negative of $41.7 trillion, right? Total liabilities are now 8 times the value of reported assets. Okay, the largest drivers were a 2.2 trillion increase in federal debt and interest payable, now 30.33 trillion, on a 438 billion increase in federal employee and veteran benefits payable, now 15.47 trillion. You see, those numbers keep increasing, right? Because America debt every year increased by $2 trillion, man. Okay, to show you, America is spending more money than they have, that they collected in taxes a lot of times, man. Okay, so nothing but debt. Okay, the off-balance sheet iceberg, the off-balance sheet picture is even more alarming. The 75-year unfunded social insurance obligation surged by 10.1 trillion in a single year, rising from 7.8 trillion in fiscal year 2024 to 88.4 trillion in fiscal year 2025, driven primarily by a 6.9 trillion jump in projected Medicare Part B shortfalls and a 2.5 trillion increase for Social Security. The Treasury statement of a long-term fiscal projection showed the 75-year fiscal gap widening from 4.3% GDP in fiscal year 2024 to 4.7% in fiscal year 2025. See, if the 88.4 trillion and 75-year off-balance sheet obligation were added to the 47.8 trillion in official balance sheet liabilities, total federal obligation would now exceed 136 trillion, roughly by 5 times U.S. annual GDP. Okay, that means the U.S. Okay, annual GDP is $30 trillion, but they have liabilities altogether for 75 years, $136.2 trillion, like in debt. And that's crazy. Okay, and now we have something called jobs, right? Hey, listen, this is from Bread and Circus, right? America has become a bread and circus out here. The circus is a bunch of clown ruling over Babylon, man. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the best man. It's nothing but clowns out there, man, making a circus of this place, man, of this earth. Okay, listen to this guy, right? There are no new jobs. I'm wondering where all the jobs are. You might want to listen to this guy.
Just that for what we think, our staff thinks, is the overstatement due to overcounting. Effectively, there's zero net job creation in the private sector.
There you go right there. That's Jerome Powell. He is the chairman of the Federal Reserve, and he is telling America that there are no new jobs. The Trump administration's lying. He uses the word over-accounting. What he's saying is they're inflating the job numbers. There are no new jobs. There are hundreds of thousands of layoffs. There are no new jobs. Corporations are tightening their purse strings. They are not hiring. There are massive hiring freezes. They are automating jobs at an incredible rate. And this administration is actually accelerating the automation of jobs and replacement of jobs by AI. This administration is not creating jobs. They're focused on eliminating jobs. That's what he's sitting here telling you. When are you going to believe it?
As he applied for 1,600 jobs. He finally got one, but he came with a 50% pay cut. You see, those things. That's what's going on right now in this nation right now. The media is lying to you. The president is lying to you. Your congressman is lying to you. Your senator is lying to you. There's no new jobs out here. Okay, and as you can see too, this is global lockdown. These times, it's in the name of energy security, right?
New global lockdown is coming and it's getting serious. This time it's all about energy. Countries are rationing gas. Some are putting limits on how much fuel you can buy. Others are even grounding flights. Slovenia has already become the first country in Europe to implement fuel rationing. South Korea is doing the same thing. They're putting QR codes at the gas pump that limits how much gas each citizen can buy. The Philippines is trying to ground all flights because they don't have any fuel. American Airlines has cut flights by 5%. Governments around the world are trying to push work-at-home mandates to save fuel. Even the International Energy Agency is trying to restrict non-essential travel. Now, does this sound familiar? In 2020, we were...
And this is from GMS dedication, man. Okay, as you can see right here, this things is going down, man. Okay, let's go into comment boards, man. Okay. Okay, a man should desire to go in the city and should not be able to. Okay, Azariah 1:9, and those this deliver us unto the hand of a lawless enemy, most hated, forsakers of God, unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world. Okay, so the people that ruling over us is the most wicked of all this earth. Okay, that's why we see all those things going on right now. That's why you see a Trump administration, Neo Trump, started war in the Middle East, man. And now you got all those energy security crises that we have right now in all those countries. And Babylon gonna be next. If this thing lasts for a month, Babylon gonna be in big time trouble, man. And there's no coming back from these things, man. Okay? I could continue this video, but there's plenty of things out here, okay? And let's go to Isaiah, man. Isaiah 19, man. Isaiah 19, verse 14. Hey, Isaiah 19, verse 14. Yahweh power have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err and every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch, and wash may do. Okay? And that day shall Egypt, okay, like you said, like you see right now, there's no job for Egypt, man. Okay? There's new jobs added. Oh, 150,000 jobs added. But just last month, Babylon lost 92,000 jobs. Babylon is minus 92,000 jobs just last month, losing. Okay? But Trump will tell you, hey, we are here a bunch. There's a bunch of new jobs creating. No, not at all. Babylon is losing more. You got Amazon is about to lay off at least 16,000 people, man. 16 to 32,000 people. Okay? This year alone. You got UPS. Gonna fire a lot of people, at least 7,000 plus more people gonna be laid off this year. You got U.S. Postal Office. They say they're gonna run out of money at the end of the year and into the beginning of the year 2027. Okay, that's how bad it is in Babylon, man. Babylon is going broke, man. Okay, and you see Babylon is insolvent, right? Let's go back. Let's go to that, man. Okay. That's what the word insolvent means. Insolvent describe a person or organization unable to pay their debts as they fall due or having liabilities that exceed their total assets. America is $132 trillion in liabilities compared to the assets that they have. Okay, which is like $32 trillion in assets. That means Babylon got 5 times more liabilities than the asset that they have. That means that's great debt right here. It indicates severe financial distress, come cash flow, and is insufficient to meet obligation. Common synonyms include bankrupt, bankrupted, destitute, impoverished, broke, and penniless. Okay, just like Esau is broke and penniless right now, impoverished. Okay, just like if you go to the I call this thing. If you go to Malachi 1 and 4, I think, right? Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished. The Most High is impoverished this man, but we returned and built the desolate places. The Most High impoverished him before, and now the Most High is impoverishing him again, burning him down for the last time, and built the desolate places. Thus said Yahweh power of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the body of wickedness, the people against whom Yahweh power have indignation forever. That's the indignation that the Messiah Yahweh power have against Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, man. The Messiah is burning them down. The Messiah is destroying the infrastructure, man, okay? And impoverish them at the end of the day. And making job to seize from the land of Babylon and to have the four corners of the earth, man. Okay? That's exactly what you see. Okay? And let's go to Habakkuk, man. 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 6. Shall not all this take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increased that which is not his, along to him that laden himself with thick clay. Okay? Esau, Edom have laden himself with thick clay. Thick clay means heavy debt. Okay? As you can see, all those liabilities that Esau have is nothing but bankruptcy. They're bankrupt. They're penniless. They're impoverished. Okay? They're broke. Okay? They have heavy debts out there, man. Let's see why. Verse 8, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land and of the city and all that dwell therein. Esau, Edom have done nothing but violence upon this earth. Why do you think this thing happened all suddenly? Why? Because Esau had done go throughout the four corners of the earth and done all those wicked things upon this earth. Look at what they did to Iran, like it did to Palestine, and first and foremost, what they have done to the children of Israel, and the respect they have to for the Messiah Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach, man. They have to pay for that, man. They cost the name of Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach, okay? That's Esau, Edom, man. Rulership being brought down to the ground, man. And they're crying about it, man. Kala Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And let's go to second address. Second address 16, verse 17. Second address 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who delivered me on those days, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand and fear, the beginning of evil. Who shall do? What shall I do when those evil shall come? You see, that's the beginning of sorrows right here. What we're seeing right now is the sorrows right here. Okay? The beginning of evil. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. Okay? The beginning of wars. You see the wars going on right now. And the powers shall stand and fear. We see the powers that are in fear right now. You try to come with a solution. All those powers to the four corners of the earth try to come. Okay? All those nations that are to the four corners of the earth want to come together to put an end to the crisis that's going on right here. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish, as sin has scourged for amendment. All those things you see right now, those things are going to bring what? Famine, tribulation and plague and anguish, okay? People mindset, people mind gonna go overdrive right here, okay? People gonna suffer mentally, spiritually, and physically out here, man. But for all those things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. You see, all those things that's going on right now, people are not repenting, especially our people. They're not repenting. Esau's not giving everything he stole from. He's stole. He's not giving those things back. Okay? They're not going to pull back from all those wars they're standing to the four corners of the earth. They're not going to stop all the chaos they have done. Okay? Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evil go upon earth, sword, famine, and good conclusion. What's going on right here? You see, since September 2025, They know the media didn't even talk about a Babylon economy being insolvent. Okay, no one talk about it because everything was cheap upon this earth out here. The day goes, the night goes as if nothing's going on, nothing bad going on right here. And now, evil coming, bad time is coming upon people, man. For many of them that dwell upon this earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And now what you're gonna see when all those rationing going on, a famine gonna come in other places, man. Okay, now the food and supplies not gonna move in other countries like that, and now those things gonna come to Babylon. City gonna be shut down out here. Okay, and people gonna want to go into the city and shall not be able to go into the cities out here, like we just read earlier in that brother's comment, bro. Right? That those things that's going on right now is over for. Okay, and now what you see is the rich man crying, man. Okay, let's go to James chapter 5 verse 13. No, verse 1. Misuse of riches. Okay, as you can see, Esau, Edom, the so-called white men, haven't misused the riches that they have gotten, man. Okay, they use the riches that they have for wars. Okay, for wickedness, man. James 5 verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. You see the miseries of Esau, Edom that's come upon him, man. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are molten hitting. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the worst of them shall be a witness against you. Your money is worth nothing right now, man. Okay? Because you got nothing but liabilities, nothing but heavy debt. And your debt cannot be paid, okay? With the asset that you have in Babylon. They're gonna do? They're gonna crash this economy. They're gonna bring a digital dollar, a new form of dollar right here to try to pay the debt, man. But it's gonna bring nothing but problems, okay? Nothing but evil those things gonna bring, man. Okay? Let's again. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the worst of them shall be witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. With the last days right now, all those treasure they have heaped unto themselves mean nothing right now, man. Okay? Everything, all those things going to naught. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud, cry, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered unto the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. That's exactly what you see right now. They cry, they steal our land, they have oppressing us, and now we're crying to Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, and now the Mosai have heard a cry of the children of Israel, you so-called black, Latinos, and American, okay? Those that repent and coming back to Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua, okay? Even the other nation are crying against this man, against this rich man who's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay? And let's go to Revelation, man. Let's go to Revelation 14, verse 8. Revelation 14, verse 8. And they follow another angel saying, Babylon is falling, the great city, okay? Babylon is America, USA, right? It's falling, that great city, and its cities are as big as its citizen, because she made all the nation drink of the wine of the wife of her fornication. Okay, as you can see, Esau, Edom, throughout the four corners of the earth, have spread nothing but democracy upon this earth, man. And I call these things have converge on other governments and topple other governments. So topple governments, man, because they didn't follow they didn't follow their banks. They didn't follow the government form of democracy. Okay, and look at that. The Iranian man, and topple them because of the oil, the gold, the silver. Esau, Edom have done all those things out to those other nations, man. And all those other nations that follow after the way of Esau, Edom, those nations, okay, have making, it's like a marriage agreement with Babylon, man. Okay, let's do that again. She made all nations drink of the wine of the wife of her fornication, man. Okay, they believe in the form of government of Esau, Edom, and now America have been not have go to the focus of when democracy are here, and now those nations are mad right now. Okay, and now let's go to Revelation 18, verse 1. Revelation 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightning with his glory. And he cried mightily with strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is falling, is become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean birds. Okay, let's go at in the NIV. With a mighty voice he shouted, falling is Babylon the Great. She have become a dwelling for demons, and a hunt for every impure spirit. He hunt for every unclean bird. He hunt for every unclean and detestable animals. Okay, that's exactly what we see. So if Babylon is full of demons out here, man. Okay, that's exactly what we see, man. Okay, and this thing is over for. And let's go to Jeremiah, man. Okay, Jeremiah 51. So that's 6. Jeremiah 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this the time of Yahweh power and vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nation have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nation are mad. The nation are going crazy right now, man. And the nation are mad with Babylon, aka America, USA, right? Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. What you see right now, Babylon is falling because the nations upon this earth are mad at Babylon, man. You see, the Iranians are mad at Babylon. Europe is mad at Babylon right now, okay? All the other nations, the African nation are mad at Babylon. Mexico, the Central America, all those nations are mad at with Babylon right now. Let's read that again. Babylon is suddenly falling and destroyed. Hold for her. Take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every man unto his own country. For her judgment reach unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay? As you can see, Babylon is done for, man. It's falling. Babylon is broke. It's insolvent. His debt, his liabilities is insolvent right now, man. And he's done for. Okay? And let's go to verse 25. Jeremiah 51, verse 25. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, said Jehovah power, because Babylon is not been nothing but destruction to the four corners of the earth. What they have done to the history for the last 250 years. Babylon have no peace out here. They've been in existence for 250 years. They have only 9 years of peace, man. Okay? Which destroy all the earth. I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and hold thee down from the works, and will make thee a burnt mountain. Babylon is being rolled down for his high horse, okay? From the high hills that you were sitting on, okay? Its economic infrastructure is being destroyed slowly but surely, man, okay? Spiritually, Babylon is being morally, Babylon is a destroyed nation, man. And now, physically, the Musa Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua gonna destroy them, man. And with that, I hope you brothers and sisters edify. I'm gonna close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Kodash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom.